warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Zizi Ndevu. Early financial planning is a necessity for financial freedom. The Retirement and Investment Expo gave us all the tips.
South Africa has a huge problem. Less than 10% of people in South Africa can actually afford to retire. So what we're showcasing here is all investment opportunities for everyone. All ages are welcome to attend. From 20 years onwards, if you're working, you should be saving some money. Well, I think the problem is we don't plan enough. So people can't afford to retire, and that's a big problem. People end up living with their children. They have a big problem. So that's why we're showcasing this. If you are already saving, maybe you need to reevaluate. Maybe come and see are you still doing the right thing? If you're not saving at all, planning for your retirement, to come and just start. The key thing is just to start somewhere. We have a key sponsor, the Efficient Group, and they've been a wonderful partner of ours, and they offer all sorts of financial advice.
Key objective of our presentations today are covering the investment environment and covering the core principles of financial planning. Helping clients understand the risks and pitfalls related to financial planning so that they can make sure that they do plan appropriately for retirement. I think the core to obtaining financial advice is firstly to make sure that you select an appropriate financial planner. If, for example, you're not in a position to retire at what you expected, that financial planner will be able to guide you in the right direction so that over the longer term during your retirement, you are able to maintain a lifestyle that's adequate but without running out of money.
Retirement is not something most people think about at an early age until it's too late. The Investment and Retirement Expo gives you insight and knowledge on how to better plan for your future. I'm Butumelelo Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
Hey guys, this is Dale from Prime Circle and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. There's nothing more powerful than when young minds come together to brainstorm on business ideas and ways to take Joburg forward. The Sunday Circle Leadership 2020 provided the perfect platform.
We just want to encourage people. We want to package positivity in a very attractive way, especially to young people. A lot of people love entertainment, so we're mixing it. It's an innovative way of mixing entertainment with the leadership space, promoting entrepreneurship, promoting doing good. For me to start this thing with Nick, my partner Marlon Smith, who's based in the United States, and with a 27-year-old geoscientist who holds an MBA, it's just a combination of bright minds. We've got live music, we've got our 2020 Platinum Band, we've got comedy, we've got DJs, and people can still have a bite to eat. They can order food and they can have a drink and they can network, meet each other, meet new people, discuss ideas. And it's just a lot of thinkers in the room. There's a lot of authors, writers, people that are really progressive, and there's students as well, but it's a beautiful movement.
First of all, it's a very great networking opportunity. People are encouraged quite actively a lot to mingle and speak to people that usually they wouldn't have access to. Secondly, I think that the other thing that it does is that it gives you mirrors of successful people who look like you. You know, when you read a book by Robin Sharma or, I don't know, all these billionaires from the States or whatever, you tend to say, okay, I hear him, but he's from the US, or but he's a white man, or but when the people look like you start believing that perhaps these things that they're saying are real, and if they're real for them, they can be real for me.
The biggest problem we have is that we look at what other people are doing and we use that to define what success means to us. So for me, when I look back over my life or at the different stages, I determine whether I've been successful to that point on the basis of my own plan and the things that I'm looking to achieve, rather than what society or people around me may say is success. Any kind of experience that ensures greater collaboration between people, that ensures an expansion of kind of thinking, the paradigm of thinking that we're all in, that introduces new perspectives and new ideas, enables each one of us to then kind of start to develop and evolve our thinking.
It doesn't matter whether you're white, black, white, Indian or Chinese, you're welcome. Doesn't matter whether you're young or old or Xhosa or whatever, everybody's welcome in here.
Sunday Circle is designed for the progressive thinkers in Johannesburg. It is a space where egos are left at the door and members of the audience are compelled to help each other grow. I'm Butumelelo Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
I got a chance to chat to Phakamile Mzimela and Dr. Richie from Leadership 2020. Today we speak to Phakamile Mzimela as well as Dr. Richie. Welcome to Joburg Today.
Thank you.
So it's all about Leadership 2020.
Yes,
very exciting. Phakamile, I'll start with you. How did Leadership 2020 begin?
Look, I think Leadership 2020 began as an idea amongst three people: Nicholas Regisford, Disebo Makatsa, and DJ Sbu, as you guys formerly know him. But it started as an idea to say, how come there's so many companies that take away from people's livelihood but make money from it? How do we as individuals get into a space where we can help individuals but still make profit from it? And so the business idea of education and giving mindsets education and mindset training came about as Leadership 2020, a business that helps people transform their lives and elevate their businesses while we still make a profit of it as it's still a business.
Fantastic. I think you'll both agree with me when I say that the youth are not leaders of tomorrow, they're the leaders of now. But Dr. Richie, just developing leadership within the youth, why is that so vital?
That's very vital, especially here in Africa, because the greatest problem that people can have is the problem of leadership. And when you have good leadership, have good education, you are starting to make a difference. Because once a nation doesn't have good education, doesn't have leadership, that nation will go down. No nation, no continent will ever rise without the leadership and without education.
As somebody who's actually been in the project and been involved in it, how have you benefited as a young mind and as a young leader?
I think as a young person trying to be in the leadership space by yourself, it's very difficult because people won't take you seriously. You're in an environment where you don't know much and you're trying to learn. And so with spaces like this, like Leadership 2020 and Sunday Circle, it's a space where you come in and it doesn't matter about age because we break all stereotypes. So as a 19-year-old, you can relate to the 50-year-old and learn some lessons that you wouldn't on an ordinary day. And so for me, that's how it's changed, in that I've now been exposed to different kind of individuals. I've been exposed to CEOs, I've been exposed to business leaders as a young 19, 20-year-old, because the fact that I'm now underneath this organization called Leadership 2020, which holds its own reputation, which holds its own brand value. And so I've been allowed to be in a space where I can learn as much as I can at the age that I'm at without being judged or being victimized in it, because it's difficult as a young person to go into a space and want to be taken seriously by people who are 3 times your age.
Yes.
And so with spaces where you at least relate to people like Dr. Richie and people like DJ Sbu, people like Nicholas Regisford, you become in a space where you have this, they call it borrowed credibility, where at that point in time, you now can bring up those names and say, these are the people that I've worked with. And therefore, that's how I've benefited. To say, I have now worked with multitude of individuals on multitude of different scales, doing multi-different things. And so my credibility has now been brought up.
Fantastic. And just, Johannesburg is such a fast city. Everything happens in Johannesburg. But what can the youth look forward to in terms of this initiative that's taking place in this city?
We're looking at discovery. Until you make a discovery, nobody can discover you. He made a discovery and people have discovered him. The discovery you make will determine the next level of your life. And until a nation, a continent, a people make a discovery, nothing new is going to happen. Now, when we talk about discovery, when you make a discovery, you discover what you have. Who am I? Where am I going? What do I want to achieve? What are my potentials? When young people come to that place, we challenge their mindset. It's such a terrible thing that this generation is wasting their time watching entertainment. They don't want to grow. They don't want to mature. When you find somebody like this talking about development, talking about leadership, talking about you need to hear him speak. No, y'all need to hear him speak. And you are going to look at yourself and ask yourself, what have I been doing with my time? People see then and watch reality television. People on television are telling their vision, and you are wasting your time and not doing something about it. When we ask the young people to come over, we're saying, let's challenge how you think about yourself, how you think about what you do, how you think about who you do it for, and how you think about how you do it for your family, and how do you leave something for posterity as you live the word. Fantastic.
Phakamile, just lastly, people that want to keep tabs on Leadership 2020, where can they go?
You can go to all Leadership 2020 pages on Twitter, leadership_2020, Facebook, leadership_2020. You can also follow me individually, PJ Speaker on Twitter, Parks127 on Instagram. But the main thing I want to leave with young people is that this is not an initiative that is the same as other ones. It's not about us teaching you something new. It's about us unleashing who you are. It's about us as people coming together and realizing that we have something bigger within Africa to reach for. And so let's unleash it as individuals. Follow us on all our pages, like I said, because we're happy to be in contact.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Josh Mack, and you're watching Joburg Today.
For more stories on the city, check out our special focus section, as well as Joburg in your pocket for all that's happening in and around Johannesburg. That's it from me, Zizi. I leave you with Justin Sorrell, Country.
Back in ETV.
City slickers and their suits with closed-top cars and model moms. Get a truck, you snob. And try something country. So let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. No. So Jimmy said, I'm sorry, but I gotta get away, far away from here. Oh yeah. I'm moving to the country and eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country. And Mama said, oh, yeah, you gonna smoke all that dope. My bags are packed, I'm ready to go. And there's a girl I know in the country. Let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. And we'll try something country. Yeah. We're trying something country. Yeah. Oh yeah. My love. So you see, me and my friends, we like to get out of Joburg and go to a little town called Paris, do some fishing and drinking, and we take a 6-string with us. So take me down to the river, take me down to the riverside, take me down to the river. No, love, love, love. So take me down to the river, take me down to the riverside, you take me there. So he quit his job and he sold his car, met a girl on the way. Now he lives in a house on the riverside on a farm in Paris. 'Cause they tried something country. So let's try something country. So just this once, let's try something country. Let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. And we'll try something country. Yeah. So